What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cajun 6 Dynasty. Good matchup between two Louisiana schools, LSU and Tulane. Always one of these games that we love to show, even despite Tulane not playing too well to start year number 4 of our dynasty here. But LSU-Tulane, nice rivalry. We got to definitely show how Tulane is going to stack up against an SEC opponent, especially with their new freshman quarterback, Duke DeClercq. So far, LSU staking out to an early 7-0 lead. Here is DeClercq. We haven't seen him in gameplay quite yet, but there's a nice toss to Raj Patel for 17. We're going to jump ahead here on this drive. 1st and 10, little floater pass to the right. That's Lachlan Chisholm, bouncing off a couple tacklers. Going to pick up 24 on the next throw. So 3rd down and goal. Pass going to be completed, but out of bounds is Ricky Gordon. He actually busted off that one tackler. Would have been a touchdown had he just kept himself in bounds, but they'll settle for the field goal. Guys, don't mind my little mouse, my cursor there on the lower right-hand side of the screen. This is obviously through RPCX3, and it does screen capture. So there you go, my mouse just finding its way onto the football field, and it knows exactly where to go to follow along with the action. So field goal is good there for Tulane, and just when you thought that we were going to end the first half with a 7-6 game, Tulane says, not so fast. We want that touchdown to get up on you a little bit further. 14-6 as we head into the second half. It will be 17-6 as we're now in the latter part of the third quarter. That's a nice catch to Lachlan Chisholm, who's making his presence felt in the game so far today. 2nd down and 4. That's going to be completed there again to Chisholm. He's going to get out of bounds for a 1st down. And then a little toss play here. Touchdown Flash Jackson. We'll end up going for 2. They won't get it, so it's going to be 17-12. But Tulane making a little bit of a comeback here. Offensive lineman going to run into the quarterback, but he still stays on his feet and fires up a prayer in Alcibode Thibodeau. You guys can tell that that is a custom player. That is not a CPU-generated name by any means. He's going to make a nice play there. Would have been really nice had it been an interception, am I right? So 3rd down and 12. Tulane has to get a stop here, and they do, just to stay within the ballgame. So Tulane will punt the football away. They will not attempt a field goal. Why would they? From that spot of the field. 3rd down and 12, and Raj Patel only going to get 9. So 4th and 4, DeClercq, the freshman quarterback, he's going to fire up a prayer over there to Raj Patel, out of bounds. Nice catch, nice throw. Had the little touch pass going on there from DeClercq. This is going to extend the drive out. Flash Jackson only going to get a couple yards there. 3rd down and 2. Here comes Jackson. He's going to bust this thing to the outside. Should have taken it up the middle. Had some wide open lanes. But Tulane will end up going for this thing on 4th and 5. That's going to be another completion to Raj Patel. He's been huge on the 4th down plays already here on this drive. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, Jackson cutting that to the outside. You got to cut that up the middle. I know that pressure was there, a lot of it, but that's going to be a completion, and just short of the end zone is Chisholm. Unbelievable, about a yard short. 4th down and goal. Oh no! Oh, he's going to bust off the tackle. It's Sean Hammond. He finds a way to get into the end zone, and Tulane has now taken the lead. Oof. Wow. I thought Hammond was dead right there. The tackle should have been made for sure. But they're going to go for 2 here to make this a 3-point game, and oh man, that sucks. Hammond was there. Like, he got the animation like he was going to bust off that tackle and get in, but that second defender coming in cleaned it up, and they made the play. So 17-18, and the tackler misses the tackle. Should I be even calling him a tackler if he can't make the tackle? The very next play, literally the very next play outside of the special teams, the kickoff. Touchdown LSU. They'll go for 2 here, won't get it. So it is now a 5-point game. Field goal's not going to cut it, boys. You got 3 timeouts. You're at the 35-yard line. You can do this. You can do this. Flash, it's going to go backwards. So 4th down and 6. This is the game here. DeClercq passes short, and Chisholm not going to get there. He comes up at least a couple inches short. The officials are not going to give him the spot. I'd say he had forward progress there. We'll take one more look at this. I know, like, the ball was there, in my opinion. Wow. No challenge either. No booth review. LSU will win. And who knows what would have happened in that final couple seconds. They had a timeout to burn. I think they got the first down. I do. I think they got that first down. And I think they got jobbed a little bit. But we see LSU's quarterback here, Whitehead, had a pretty decent game. DeClercq, 41 attempts, had over 300 passing yards. Had a good game. Had a good game against a tough SEC opponent. Chisholm had a really good game. Over 170 receiving yards. It's awesome. Defensively, had a couple tackles for losses. No sacks. Actually, 1 sack. That's Anthony Beck with the sack. I would have expected a little bit more there from Tulane's defense. They put in a lot of effort into recruiting on that side of the football, so I would have expected a little bit more from that. But LSU had a good game plan by the sounds of it, and they got a W. So let's now get out to ULM and Texas. This is another opportunity for our Warhawks here, led by Ferdinand Giroux, custom quarterback, to lead his troops to a ranked opponent victory, which we have not been able to accomplish so far in this Dynasty series. We've played Oregon, we've played Auburn, we've played Texas, I think, too, at some point, and we just have not been able to get it done. So it's a different story this year. It's a different story. Our offense is #1 offense in the land as far as points are concerned. So we can get it done. We can do this thing. Here is Dixon, who had a touchdown last week. Aaron Dixon with 15, and then we got Trevon Vaden beating his man out of the press coverage, getting the 1-yard touchdown. Giroux, 8 of 11 for 54 yards on the first drive of the game. So we've got Louis Johnson for Texas, going to throw up a pick to Scotty Jenkins-Holt. That's how you do it. Mr. 5'8" cornerback somehow beat, looks like maybe like a 6'1" wide receiver out there. So Jenkins-Holt had the positioning, and it was perfect. It was good. Now look at this pass. Woo! What a catch. T.O. Gardner. Good for 25 on the play. Look at that beautiful, beautiful grab. Where do you think the thumbnail came from, huh? Yeah, exactly. Billy Tomlinson going to rush this thing in. A 2-yard score, and already in the first quarter on the road in a hostile environment, guys, we're up by 2 scores, and we're also going to get another stop. So that's a 3rd down screen that just didn't help Texas here. Look at Tomlinson go on 3rd down and 1. Not going to get there, and we'll have to give it back to Texas. So I'm showing you guys this because it does help with the storyline of today's game. Here's a deep bomb out there challenging Jenkins-Holt again, and Anthony Green wins this battle. Or did he? We'll take one more look at it. I think he was out of bounds. And so do the refs. They're going to give it a look here. We'll take one more extra look. And yeah, he hits the pylon, but that foot is out of bounds. So 3rd down and 7. They will go short here. And Jenkins-Holt, another great play. Followed his receiver, followed the screen, read it perfectly, made the tackle, and we've got the football back here with 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We're driving yet again. 1st and 10, wide receiver screen on our own side, and that's not going to help our cause as Giroux avoids the sack, but they're going to get him for intentional grounding here. And we're going to get to 2nd and 23. That would go incomplete, and then 3rd and 23. We're looking for something big. Could have been big the other way, almost an INT for a pick 6, but I was looking for something big, like a 15-yard gain or something to get to like 4th and 8. That would have been huge for us. We would have probably gone for it at that point. But we've got a big passing play here for Texas all the way down to about the 5-yard line. That's good for 87. 3rd and goal. Here's Johnson. We've held him to this point. Don't give up the touchdown. Good job, boys. Good job. We held, and Texas will settle for the field goal. 20 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. You know we're not satisfied. You know that we're super aggressive here with this offense. Giroux scrambling, going to throw out to the right. That is incomplete. Or is it? They're going to review this, and it looks like Trevon Vaden made the catch. Looked like he could have been out of bounds right there, but the dust was flying. The pellets were flying off the field, and they're going to give it to us. So 1st and 10, we got too much pressure on Giroux. It's going to get hit hard, and that's going to fall incomplete. So about 10 seconds left, guys, and we've got X, but we threw to Y. We threw to triangle there, out of bounds. We lost a yard. 3rd and 11, we got to get this thing off quickly. And with 2 seconds left, pass is deflected. Just a little bit more want to on that play by the defender. Kind of a questionable play call, because even had we caught it, the time would have been ticking away, and I don't think that we would have been able to get this field goal off. Or we probably wouldn't have even got to the end zone. So once the clock hits zeros. It might have been a blessing in disguise. Texas got a field goal. We get that field goal back. It's still a 14-point game. But you see here, look at all the blocking happening for Texas's special teams. They're going to take this thing to the house. Gavin Rogers, goodbye. 102-yard return. And Texas, just like that, they strike first in the second half. 3rd down and 10. Little check down here to Tomlinson. Bust off the first tackle, can't bust off the second. That's only a gain of 1, so Texas's defense gets a stop. But we're going to go like really aggressive here, and there's no way that that pass is going to be completed. We had circle, but we threw it to square. It's a risky call now because Texas close to their own 20-yard line, close to their red zone. Now they're in it. 1st and goal in a 7-point game. Here comes White. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have gone for it. Is that going to cost us the game, guys? We'll find out. Wide open is Day Dawson, and then he's going to utilize his blockers and get everybody to bump into each other playing bowling pins. Just going bowling, actually. Look at this. Boom, 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 everybody. Day Dawson gone for 40 yards. That's a touchdown for ULM. We get it back, so we're still up by 7. Here is Johnson with the throw, and Green with the catch. Jenkins Holt can't make the tackle. Here's Davis. You're the only guy to save us. Rucker cleans it up, but Texas is now in business as their 1st and goal. Little toss play here. I didn't think they were going to toss it. Let's just put it that way. I thought they were going to run up the middle, and they didn't. So 3rd quarter is coming to an end, guys. About 30 seconds here. Giroux's going down. Looking too far down the field. We got tunnel vision. Did not check the O-line, and too much pressure there. And look at, we got another situation here. Nobody's open, and we're just forcing stuff now. 3rd and 22. Giroux, got to get this pass off, and that was a wrong button. That was a wrong button throw. Almost a pick 6. We got lucky there. So punt. Texas gets it back here. 2nd and 10 going to turn into 3rd and 14 after Johnson's going to go backwards. That's Thaddeus Wolf, the freshman, with the tackle for a loss. Now here's a pass completed to Tyree. Good defense, guys. Way to clog up the holes on the zone coverage. Gotta love that. So Tomlinson looking like the play is dead, but not today. Billy Tomlinson is gone. Look at those moves that this dude put on. The little short running back. Man, shades of LaDainian Tomlinson. Am I right? Maybe that's who this play was modeled after. Look at the bounce off the tackle, the spin move, the avoidance of the defender on the ground. He could have hurdled, but he just ran right by him. Amazing run right there for Billy T. 2-yard loss there for Texas. We're still up by 7 with 5 minutes to go here, guys. We got to play some sound defense. They're going to pick that 2-yard loss back up. It's now 3rd and 10. Texas, they need a 1st down here, but they're going to go wide receiver screen. That would have been a big sack, but Johnson's able to get the football off, and it falls incomplete. So 2nd down and 2. What we're trying to do is we're trying to grind the clock away at this point. So we are now down to 4 seconds left on the play clock. We are going to go screen, and oh man, we had a great play call, but that defender for Texas was right there by mistake. He was pushed around, and he lost his balance and found himself right next to Billy Tomlinson. It's unbelievable. Here's a big run there for Texas running back. It's Kevin Graham for 27. So at 2 minutes, guys, they're threatening. 1st and 10 for Texas. Hawthorne in coverage. That's a middle linebacker, guys. Hopefully we can make a play. We cut it off. That's why they threw left. Okay, we stop them here. 2nd and 10. Let's see what they're going to call here. They're going to move the running back in motion, but he's actually going to turn into a blocker. Jenkins Holt's going to miss the tackle. Then Davis is too. That's going to lead to a touchdown for Texas. 31-31. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I could care less. We got a minute 53, guys. We can definitely get a good kick return. We can do some things on this offense. We're the number 1 rated offense for a reason. Let's go. Day in the end zone. Let's get something happening here, guys. Good blocking up front. Yes, sir. Check. Day Dawson down the sidelines. Check. Oh, I think he could have beat him, but he's going to try the sidestep or the stutter step there to try to beat his man, and that didn't work out so much. He got tackled, but that's okay, guys. A minute 42, we're good. We're good. Billy Tomlinson with a nice run here. Going to pick up about 15. Good 17-yard rush right there. 1:14. Let's grind that clock away. Tomlinson up the middle. Good for 9. One thing's for certain. We've got a field goal in the bag, but we do have to run a play here. So Harris up the middle. No! He fumbles the football. Oh, dude, what? Harris fumbles the football. A big hit delivered. And guys, we're going to overtime. You have to run a play there. I guess you could have taken a knee because you got a field goal in the bag. Oh, that sucks so much, guys. Are we going to lose? Are we going to lose because of this? It looks like we might. We can't make a tackle here on Johnson. He's going to get to the end zone. Oh, this is going to rip my heart out, man. This is going to rip my heart out if we lose this game. We had the field goal in the bag. Tomlinson's going to get a touchdown here on our next possession here for overtime. First possession, I should clarify, but he's having a heck of a game, guys. 215 rushing yards for him. Just going absolutely crazy. But now we got some audibles here going at the line. Look at Polanco. He is completely wide open. Look out, ref. He's going to cost us the game. We got some funky business happening here down in Texas. Do they want Texas? What's the deal, ref? Get out of the way. And then he's nowhere to be found on the replay, by the way. So touchdown ULM. We're up 45-38. Up by that touchdown. Here's a... Oh, what a great play. That is an unbelievable effort right there. But on further review, he didn't even touch the football. So I think we just got contact. But I think the refs saw that the football was there and then contact was made. So it was not a PI. So we got a little lucky there. Papagiannis with a big hit on Brandon Vaughn. No fumble. Able to hold on to it. So 3rd down and 1. Pass completed. That is a first down to Green. Texas threatening here. We got to get them back into a 3rd down situation. Let's get it done. No, missed tackle. User error again. God. Kevin Graham, touchdown. Texas back on top. All right, let's go to triple overtime. Pass completed to Green. They're going to score on us again. I can feel it, aren't they? Johnson. Interception. Rucker with the pick. That should do it, guys. We definitely got a field goal in the bag now. You think we learned our lesson here? I think so. Don't mess around. Get this thing to 4th down and 2. Don't do anything stupid. And ULM will win the football game in triple overtime. Love it. Love it. Our first victory over a ranked opponent in a season game, by the way. Not bowl games. I think Georgia State was ranked at one point here. I think it was last year, 2 years ago. Either way, man, Texas goes down on the road, and ULM, I think we should definitely be ranked after this football game. I think we played a really complete game. We had some miscues, but our offense was great. Our running game was spectacular. 8 yards average for Billy Tomlinson. 3 touchdowns today. Polanco was good. Trevon Vaden was good at 58 yards for him, but we spread the love around between him and Gardner and Franklin Polanco, but Polanco's really been coming on as a sophomore. I think it said he was a sophomore here. He was a freshman last year, I believe. But, man, we've got some weapons here offensively. I seem to talk about that constantly. But, man, over 500 yards of offense and only 385 for Texas. It's weird because for most of the game, like the first half, Texas was kind of shaky. They weren't really on our level at this point. I don't know. Then second half, after that kickoff return, I think some things got a little weird for us. But on your channel points pick'em, we didn't show the game, but La Tech and Baylor was one of your questions. And if you took La Tech, you got a W here. So good job. 38-23. Good victory for them. 440 yards of total offense. It was a good game for La Tech, I think. And, you know, with the 2 turnovers, the 2 picks, it's just the way that the CPU works. It is just kind of weird how it works that way. There's nothing you can really do. You can change playbooks. You can change schemes. You can choose, change aggressiveness. But it seems to always find a way to make your quarterbacks, like their completion percentage go down and their INTs to go up. So it's just weird. So I like to give guys like proven playbooks like Washington State. That's what we run here at ULM. That's what the Raging Cajuns run. I believe La Tech runs some kind of like high-powered passing offense as well. Even though in gameplay they love to run the ball, it's just weird. Revamped, is a little strange with the play calling, but it is what it is. But hey, the Raging Cajuns get a W here, a big W over Troy. It was a game that I think that they should have won, and they took care of business, 35-19. So guys, as we jump ahead here to week number 8, I'm going to go ahead and simulate these things live for you. Since we're not going to show week 8, there's really nothing like at stake here. Grambling State's going to get a win. They move to 6-0. That's a big-time victory, 38-19. La Tech will also beat Southern Mississippi, 31-17. That's a good win for them. Take a look at the box scores here in just a moment. And then FAU against Southern. See what happens here. Oh, Southern's going to get a win. Or no, FAU's going to get a win. 28-20. That one hurts a little bit for Southern, man. That one hurts. We'll take a look at the box score here real quick. We've got Grambling blowing out Bowling Green, but still with 2 turnovers, 2 fumbles. And I'm not sure who did that. So let's scroll over here. We don't see the fumbles on Grambling's side. So Jelani Jenkins, there we go. So it shows in the rushing column. I thought it might have shown in the quarterback column if he's dropping back to pass, like he's not technically running, right? And then there's a fumble there. But yeah, so Jelani Jenkins, whoever's the creator for Jelani Jenkins, I think it's Keneal Mason. Yes, actually, you know what? That is confirmed. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. But Keneal, I'm speaking to you here. Upgrade his carrying ability. That way he doesn't fumble so much. But good win for Grambling. Took care of business against the team that they should have. Same thing here for La Tech. They're going to move to number 17. And passing yard totals 137. So just not a lot of yards through the air, but very efficient, I'd say, for Skip Branson. 3 touchdowns through the air. And Deshaun King had all of those 3 touchdowns. And there he is. 10 catches, 90 yards, and 3 scores. Defensively, got a couple sacks mixed into there. No turnovers. No INTs, at least, is what I'm saying here. Let's see. FAU 484. So they outgained Southern, and turnover differential was even. Looks like they did have an injury. Who knows when that injury took place, but I'm going to go with the narrative here that Marquise Hendricks kept the game close, but I'm going to go with that narrative that he got hurt. Must have gotten hurt. That's why Zeke Wallace was even in the game. I think he cost him. You know, no touchdowns. Didn't turn the ball over either. Zeke Wallace didn't, but yeah, that's a tough loss. So guys, next time I see you will be tomorrow night as ULM will be taking on La Tech, and that will close out this week of Channel Points Pick'em contest. Make sure that you guys are tuning back in here because this should be a good game. 2 Cajun 6 conference opponents that have been kind of building up a rivalry these last few seasons. We've had Tulane vie for a Cajun 6 title. We've had La Tech and ULM. All 3 of those teams, kind of the flagship programs here so far in this dynasty, kind of shooting for that championship crown in this conference. And I think this game's going to be absolutely huge for both teams. We've got 1 loss. They've got 2 in total. Cajun 6 play is starting to take fold now that we're in the second half of the season. So it's a big one. It's a big one. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thanks so much for watching, and peace.